Thanks so much for coming back and joining us this month. I'm excited to be talking to our Millennial of the Month, Kristan Hawkins. She is 25 years old, and yet she's already the Executive Director of Students for Life. And Kristan, we are so excited to be talking to you today. How did you become interested in and passionate about the issue of life?
Well, it was really interesting. I was in high school. A woman at my church said, are you looking for any volunteer opportunities this summer? And I said, well, actually, yeah, I am. And she told me that she was working at this women's center. And she said, well, why don't you come and you can be my intern for the summer? And of course, I was like, yeah, I'm pro-woman. Sounds good. I didn't realize it was a crisis pregnancy center, or we call them now pregnancy resource center. So I walked in, and immediately I was kind of, overwhelmed, like, oh my goodness, this is all about abortion. I thought I was just going to be helping pregnant women. I didn't understand when I walked in, I was going to be helping women stay pregnant and choose to keep life their child. And so I kind of had to learn everything there was to know about abortion, about pregnancy, STDs, all those things.
And so now you've been the Executive Director of Students for Life for 4 years, right? What are you involved with in that capacity as far as helping women and defending life?
So what we do is we go into the college and we try to help the students start a pro-life group. So they can be a pro-life voice on campus, educating women about what abortion is, what's pregnancy about, how they can receive help if they're in an unplanned pregnancy. We also do national education campaigns. So on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, you'll see us in the news launching different campaigns, talking about different issues, trying to educate America about abortion.
How is the issue of life, the situation with abortion, how is it a women's health issue?
Yeah, it's very much a women's health issue. Abortion hurts women. And that's why you see post-abortive groups like Silent No More and Operation Outcry out there. We work a lot with them because we get their women and their men who are post-abortive to go to the college campuses, to go to the high schools, and share their story, share their testimony about how abortion hurt them. There are a lot of side effects psychologically, spiritually, and physically to abortion. But if you go to an abortion clinic today, they're not going to tell you those things. And so it's important for us as a pro-life movement and Christians to say, we have options for you. There's places where you can turn. You don't have to do this. Because as women, we instinctively know what we are carrying inside of us is a unique human life.
Yeah. Do you have any stories of different situations, different women that you've interacted with, or opportunities where you've really seen some of that true information hit home?
Yeah. Well, last week, actually, our full-time field agent in California was out first day on the job, clipboarding campus, asking people how they felt about abortion, trying to get a group started. And a girl came up to him, and he just asked her, hey, how do you feel about abortion? And she looked at him and said, how do you know? And she started crying. And he started talking with her, and he was apologizing. I didn't mean to make you cry. What's the matter? She was scheduled to have an abortion. And she didn't want to have the abortion. So he started talking to her about why she was being pressured, why she felt like she had to choose abortion. He gave her some information for a pregnancy resource center and said, you need to go to a local center, and she promised she would. So you have turnarounds like that all the time. You're just talking to someone where, they're thinking about having abortion.
Neat. Well, and one of the things that struck me that you mentioned, you said that one of the biggest things that we need to change is we need to move from apathy to action. What would you say to encourage some of those who might be watching this video who have a passion for life but don't know what to do to go about getting involved?
Sure. I think you can just go, there's lots of pro-life websites. If you go to our website, studentsforlife.org, even if you're not in school, you can still go to it. We have an organized events section. It's right there. There's a little button on the homepage. There's over 30 different event guides. And these events can be done in high school, college, outside college, in your community. There's some events you can set up on your church lawn. But take the events and just start gathering up some friends. Find some friends on Facebook and get involved. Put it on Twitter. Hey, we're having an event tonight. Love to have you at our meeting. We're going to talk about having a speaker. come to church next week. And there's just so many things you can do. The possibilities are endless. It's just taking that first initial step and saying, I'm going to commit time to this, because we all know, as millennials, anytime you talk to millennials, we view our most valuable asset, and it's true, it's time. It's not money. It's our time.
Well, Kristan, thank you so much for being with us today and sharing just a little bit of your passion with us and ideas about how we can get involved. And thanks to all of y'all who joined in to check out our Millennial of the Month video.